guys, so in this week's video it is a sketchbook update. I know, you've been waiting so long to see one. Well, my subscribers have anyway. So, the reason why they were so spaced out is because I felt like in August I didn't really draw as much as I usually do. So, what I did was I asked people on my live stream whether they wanted to see it in September or August, whether they wanted a longer video or two shorter videos, and people said one longer video, so here we are. This is the last page we left off on, so let's turn the page. So first of all, I have this picture. This picture I actually stuck in. It was stuck in because I did it on a plain piece of paper, and I thought it'd be really cool just to stick in drawings that just don't have a place so I could find them easier. So this is Ruby and Vadim. You can see the horrible face that is here. That's why I redid it. And this drawing I did while I was watching Air Crash Investigation. It was like a little pen doodle that I did, and I was so happy with it and stuff. Oh my god, I'm really happy with this because it's literally just biro. It's my Bic full-way colour pen, so it's got red, blue, green and black. And then this one is Skylar and Din. It's blue Colorase pencil with pink brush pen over the top of it, which I think is pretty cool because the effect kind of looks really neat. Okay, so then Saphira Lou inspired me to do like this deer girl, because at the time there was like this deer girl illustration that she did on her channel, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool, I've never drawn a deer girl before. So I drew my character Kalani as a deer girl. Kalani is the gender bend of my OC Kai, and Kai is Loki's son, and then Melissa as a little mouse, because I was watching Terry, I think it's Terry Delgado, I'm so sorry if I not remember it, but yeah, I was watching her stream, and she draws like mouse people, so I was like, oh, that'd be cute to see what Melissa would look like. So here we get to the Undertale portion of August. I decided to actually draw Sans first. Like this picture of Sans I did with markers that were really dying and that I just replaced. So I really like the way this turned out. Oh, it's so good. My auntie really likes designs like this, and she's like, this would be a really cool tattoo. I'm like, okay. I just don't like how the white has faded into the blue just a little bit, but it says, do you want to have a bad time? So then I did Muffet. This was literally just going to be the base sketch lines, because that's all it was when I was doing my final piece of Muffet. But what I decided to do was, while I was bored, I actually went over it in pen and decided to like see what I would change about the drawing that I did in my sketchbook rather than the final image, and I made her not hold the teapot, and there's several different changes. I think the hairstyle is one of them, but yeah. Metaton EX. Yeah, you can see where it failed with the shoes. Undine. I was happy with Undine. She fit on the page. Who has that trouble of trying to fit sketches on a page? Ah, it's so stressful. So this was little concept doodles for my collaboration with Tammy Artsy. Collaboration references. I do collaboration references because it gives me an idea of what I want to do with the character when I draw it. So yeah, I did a little pen doodle, and then I coloured it in with Crayola markers, and also markers that I don't use anymore because those were the colours that I had to hand for this character. So then I started to draw Alphys. I don't know if you can see it, but like, it is horrible. I hated it. And I think Dena W actually gave me a bit of advice with the whole posing of this one. And it was so sweet, and I saw all my mistakes in that one picture. So yeah, thank you, Dana, for the advice. But I still went with I tried to sketch it out again. It just felt a lot better. And what I did differently in the final piece of Alphys was that I made the legs a lot bigger, because obviously she's a dinosaur, she would have that larger hip span than the regular characters. So that's what I did there. This was supposed to be a little sketch of Noir, but it did not work out, and the successful sketch of him is on this page. This is a reference picture for a collaboration that I'm doing. Only people who came to my live stream actually know who I'm collaborating with. So yeah. So don't tell anybody down in the comments, please. So this is my official Undertale picture of Sans. In the final picture, what I did was I fixed up the hand because I didn't like the way that one turned out. That one was okay, but this one I just really didn't like when it came to the final image. And this was a little plan for my scrawler box. Whoop, zoom out just a bit. Because I did two sketches. I did this one, and then I did this one. There was a few post-it notes over here, because when I make mistakes, I like to try and cover it and then start over again to see if I can actually make it better. But the original mistake is still underneath here, and I don't think I can get it up because I think I used the proper sticky side. Yeah, I didn't like the way the top part came out, so that's why I decided to cover it and actually start over again. Then I did a little pen sketch of Ruby and Vadim. Ruby is pregnant in this one because, yes, the 3 little gravity angel babies, yes, because she has the power of gravity, and like, apparently Vadim is like the 3rd most powerful angel guy in Tati's thing. It's just, she just threw that bit of information out to us and expect us to like feel the feelings. And then these are little plans for my Azrael piece. I pretty much decided to stop doing Undertale pieces because I'm about halfway through, because I really want to do 10 illustrations for Undertale, so I'm about halfway through. I thought halfway would be a good place to take a break from it, because I don't want to get burnt out while I'm doing Undertale stuff, because I really do enjoy the game and I have been playing it. It's been so much fun. I haven't had the time to actually complete the true laboratory yet, but I'm on that. I'm doing a pacifist run. It is amazing. I just love Undertale. Melissa's birthday on August 29th. This was done with Crayola. Oh, and so was this one. This one was also done with Crayola, I think. Yeah, it was. It's a Ruby Instagram thing. I kind of did that in May as well, but I kind of wanted to do something here, and you can see Ruby, Ruby, Rio, Marco, and then Vadim just popping his head into the frame. It's just really cute. Ruby's like with the band, and then you've got some of the fans, and then you've also got Yven like sprinkled in. And the usernames are amazing. Poor Vadim, he's like a punching bag. Aww. So this is when I started doing my illustrations for my yellow wallpaper piece. Well, my 3 pieces for the yellow wallpaper, and this one was the first one this one was the first concept I sketched out, but actually I went with this one as the second illustration in the whole series thing, even though I did these pen sketches because I was trying to figure out a way to make this work. So I was like, to free up, I'll do this illustration and then I'll continue with this illustration. And I was trying to do wallpaper designs with Crayola because I didn't want to waste my yellow markers because I knew some of them were running out. So yeah. There's also this one. This one was a bit of an influence too, to see what I wanted. We have the Radia children, the Ruby and Vadim children. I did this on a live stream and I really enjoyed drawing these because I was a little bit burnt out and I was just like, I think I'm gonna draw some Radia children. I think it was Sammy who inspired me, like Sammy draws stuff, to draw the children of Ruby and Vadim. So yeah, these are the triplets. Her top says Daddy's little rock star. It's like, oh, because I think the little girl would have Vadim wrapped around her little finger. Anything she wants, just call Dad. Yeah. She's Daddy's little girl, definitely. And I did try out new styles. Now, this is around the time when I decided Rosanna wouldn't be a secondary character anymore because I wanted to make room for another one. Rosanna is still okay. Rosanna is now an extra character because characters that are a part of the main character's stories. So, for example, Nicholas is a part of Loki's story, so that is why he's not a main OC or a secondary OC, is because he's involved with somebody else's story. And Rosanna is involved with the twins' story, so I thought it would only be fitting to free up a space for that. So Rosanna is kind of like Nicholas, how he's an extra character, so like a background character. Yeah, I did try out different skin tones and I tried out different hairstyles and stuff like that, and I don't know what I want. I really don't know what I want when it comes to the new secondary character, because I'm not sure whether I want it to be a girl or a boy, and I'm pretty sure I want it to be a girl because obviously the last secondary OC was a girl, but I'm still undecided about that. Whereas with my main characters, there is going to be an addition to the main characters. It's just I have not finalised anything about him yet. So, because with the main characters, there's going to be 4 girls, 4 boys. The secondary characters, it doesn't really matter about being even, but the main characters, I at least want them to be even sides. So, I pretty much wasted half of this page. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for people who have that nitpick. But, yes, I did another one. This one, instead of like the turquoisey kind of blue-green thing with the eyes, what I decided to do is I went with like golden. And then here is the sketches for the yellow wallpaper again, because have you ever gotten a project where you have to do 3 things and you only do 2 of them? You only do 2 of them at first, and then you come back to the 3rd one and you can't think of what to do. This is exactly the problem I had. That is why there is a lot of pages of just sketching. So I considered all aspects of the story, There's a picture on DeviantArt where it's very similar to this, and that's why I didn't want to go with this one, because it just felt a bit too samey. I finally went with this one, and it's the 7th page. Why? Why would I put myself through that? If I'm gonna sketch something, try and make it like the same as like the rest of it. So here is more concepts for Chat Noir, or Cat Noir. Let's just say Cat Noir, even though it's spelt like Chat Noir. Even though it's pronounced chat. I don't know. Pronounce it however you want to. I kind of liked this one and this one with the way it came out. But as soon as I got the piece from the person I'm collaborating with, honestly, I can say all of these just went out of the window, because I was like, this is never going to match, it's never going to be good, it's, so I need to like redesign this entire thing. So I never ended up using any of these, pretty much. Which is okay. And then we have Alexei and Mira. I don't know whether Tati's actually seen this one. I don't know. If it was during a live stream, she might have, because she's always lurking. Ruby and Pregnant Ruby again. I don't really like this one, but I like this sketch. It's very much Ruby. And I don't know who these were gonna be. Maybe Ruby and Vadim, maybe Alexei and Mira. One or the other. And then Ruby and Vadim with the coat. Now I went to art prompts, the horrific art prompts. Oh my god. Like, art prompts, my problem with it is that it's too accurate to a situation, and it's just like, whoa. How did you guess? Like, art prompts has a mind. It's freaky. And that was proved during a live stream sometime last year, when me and Tati were like, oh my god, no. The feels. So this one said it was chilly outside, she wished she had brought a jumper, and Vadim's giving her his coat. It's just, oh, it's so cute. Then a picture of Princess Loki. It looks really squiff down here, but I can assure you it's fine. Just looks really warped on camera. Why is that a thing? It looks fine in real life, I can promise you. So September 15th was Nicholas's birthday. Yes, Nicholas's birthday. So I did pictures of Nicholas. And I did sketches of Nicholas and stuff. I did this one when I was out for a meal with my parents and my sister, and I really liked the way it came out. It's like very sketchy. It was something simple that I could post to say it was Nicholas's birthday. And he had 2 streams. He had the Thursday stream where I did the sketch. On the Saturday I did the full scale watercolours and stuff like that, so yeah. He had like 2 birthday streams. It was ridiculous. And then we have Loki. Like, this is kind of like a redraw of the pose that I used back in 2013, I think. I don't know. Now this is me trying to come up with how to pose a character in a certain collaboration that I have. Not going to tell you who it's with again. This is a different person to the Chat Noir one. Kai. I did a picture of Kai and it's cute. So this is Yandere-chan. I also have some sketches somewhere, and if I can find them, I will actually put them in at the end of the video. But yes, that is the end of this sketchbook update. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, just before you inevitably click off this video, I actually have the 2 sheets of paper with the drawings on I did during a live stream. And I did Yandere-chan because I really want to do something Yandere Simulator based that doesn't include me, because the last Yandere Simulator thing I did actually had a picture of me in it. Because it was like put yourself in a video game, and it was a contest entry for Okigari Andy. So this is a right-handed drawing. So I was trying to draw with my right hand, and it really hurt my wrist a little bit. Of Nicholas. So yeah, drawn with my right hand. And then people were asking me what's my favourite ship in Yandere Simulator, and I was like, Budo and Ayano. I'm sorry, I'm freaking trash for these two. Like, I don't mind any other ship, honestly. I'm really okay with any of the other ships in Yandere Simulator, but I particularly like Budo and Ayano for some reason. It's just, they're really cute. So yeah, this is the final goodbye. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!